Sex Signals uses humor to educate about the issue of sexual assault. We talk a lot about dating, we talk about stereotypes of men and women, these expectations, those sorts of things.
I learned a lot of stereotypes as far as male and females go and what society wants each to be like.
They all have these ideas, these preconceived notions about sex, about rape, about all of these things, which is why we're here, is to educate them and answer those questions and clear things up.
I learned that there are different perspectives of rape, how people perceive different situations.
And another big part of what we do is talking about how they can start applying these things in their lives, which is by getting consent.
When you're moving to the next level, make sure you're getting consent with it each way you go.
And by also becoming a bystander and intervening in situations that they see in public that may end up in sexual assault once it gets behind closed doors.
I try to step in as much as possible, but it's more than just one person. It's getting everyone around you to try to step in, say, realize, okay, we're letting something happen here, and I feel responsible. I let something happen that I know shouldn't have happened.
I think that in military crowds, I feel like I got to work that much harder to get the guys on my side too, to get them to understand my points as well.
The multiple ways that male and females communicate, there's a lot of different ways everyone communicates, especially in the Army, different ethnicities, different cultural backgrounds, and it's just important to learn the subtle ways of communication.
Sometimes military crowds can be a little bit more rowdy, they get a little bit more into it, which is fun. Like, we like them to be participating and having a good time, so that's wonderful.
I think it was very good. This is my third time actually going through the training, and I enjoy it every time because it gets the crowd involved, so it keeps people entertained and still thinking about what's going on.
Just kind of open up the conversation with everyone and have a good time.
Overall, it's good. I feel it covers more in depth than more of like a PowerPoint would. It opens eyes to soldiers as well as to myself on different ways that things can be reported and how things can happen and how quickly they can actually happen.
Honestly, extremely honored to be a part of this. I do think that it's making a difference. I know that they've done some statistical studies already in the last however long we've been doing this, 2 years or whatever, and that people are learning things from this. That's what they're seeing, is that they're learning things. They're more likely to step in when they see something. They're more likely to get consent and make sure that person's on the same page. So I do think it's making a difference.